Some confusion. Not offense, not run to perfection right now by Miami, and Philadelphia just hanging around, keeping connected to this team.
See the turnover issues that have come mostly in the quarter. And we asked Eric Spoelstra the uniqueness of preparing for this Philly team. They hadn't seen them with Harden yet. Now no Embiid. Really a lot of unfamiliarity in terms of what rotations they would go with, how they would play this game as Harden draws contact. And so clearly the Heat trying to settle into things here as Doc Rivers has gone small. Bonus situation. Actually, now it will be a side out of bounds, so Miami did have one more to give with 3:08 left in the second quarter. Niang, the inbounder, out of Maxey. See Miami bringing that second defender towards Maxey. Harden coughs it up. Adebayo 3-on-2. Butler on the finish. Sixers working quickly. Harris contest, and he won't score the basket. Tobias Harris with a chance at three when we come back. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT. Play at a high tempo. And so Tobias Harris with a chance at three. By the way, when we walked into his office, the first thing he said, he still has a gripe with you that he feels like he would have had a lot more wins on that list had you not missed all those games in Orlando.
Oh, no, we reminisced a little bit of what could have been, but talk about his coaching and 102 playoff victories, fourth all time behind Phil Jackson, Pat Riley, and Greg Popovich. So, as you said, a future Hall of Fame coach, and has his team feeling good here on the road without the big fella.
Sixers playing without Joel Embiid. Left orbital bone fracture, mild concussion. They'll be without him at least the first two games of the series. Harris off balance, missed it, and a late whistle. More free throws for the 76ers.
Right now, what they're doing offensively as Tobias Harris, once again getting to his spot, looked like maybe Butler's arm got locked in there as Tobias was going into his shooting motion, but very similar to what we saw last week in the Utah-Dallas series. They're just spreading the floor, going isolation one-on-one, looking for a matchup that they feel is favorable. Maxey, Harden, and Harris taking turns going off the bounce, trying to create offense for themselves or their teammates.
Grant, it's interesting, you crunch the numbers if you go deep into the analytics, and so much of the Heat's defense begins with the way that they defend the interior. And even though they're very good against the three-point shot, it does leave them vulnerable to the amount of attempted threes that opponents have taken this season. As right now, Philadelphia has found something with the smaller, quicker lineup. Maxey poked away out of bounds by Bam Adebayo with 19 to shoot, as we have just crossed the 2-minute mark left in the half.
And you're right. I mean, it's interesting. Philadelphia, they're at their best, I think, when they're beating you with twos, not threes. Attacking, getting to the paint, getting to the free throw line. But as you said, Miami gives up threes, normally guards the paint pretty well. Having trouble here in this first half.
No.
Harden's going to back away and reset.
Silly thing.
This is what Adebayo can bring. He can defend every single position. Harden on a three, short. Rebound Butler.
And I thought Harden got tagged on the arm. Adebayo hitting his arm on that shot.
Homework. What do you got? One thing left?
Butler leaning into Green, misses.
Can you
And
stop
his last touch by Adebayo. And the Philadelphia 76ers down by as many as 14 points with a chance to cut into a three-point deficit.
And good defense right here. Adebayo contests and clearly hits his arm, and you see Harden missing a few feet short there on that shot. Second time that's happened here in this first half for James Harden.
Here comes Maxey. That lightning quickness.
Right.
1-point game.
Now you say never mind. Why are you asking? Then you say never mind.
8-2 Philly run, 17-7 extended over the last 6+.
I don't need it, baby. Here.
Oladipo on a three, back rim, rebound Harris. And Miami's offense has gone cold.
Plug the nose. Plug the nose. You're done.
Miami, granted, the center of the floor, has missed 7 of their last 8 shots.
Well, they started off hot from 3.
keep calling my
25% from the
mommy.
three-point
She
line.
doesn't want to talk to me for
Credit
months
to the
already.
intensity of the Sixer defense.
40 seconds.
Why doesn't she love
Butler.
me?
Errant pass. Another
Okay,
turnover.
that's good.
Danny Queen with just enough pressure as Philadelphia gets it back. 10 Heat turnovers. Harden probing inside and puts it down. And the Sixers with their first lead of the night.
Good day.
10 seconds to shoot. Here comes Butler. Boy, Maxey took a shot. Butler missed.
No.
7 seconds. Harris slows it down for a moment, trying to get it to Harden. 3 seconds. Back
Oh,
to
you will?
Harris. That's a 3. Short. And that takes us to halftime here in Miami. Philadelphia holding.
Like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more action right here on the channel as we got more games coming up. See you on the next one.
1-point lead at halftime. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT. It's presented by Clorox.
Clorox, dude.